Hey beloveds, happy summer solstice. Get over to my website at thechildoflight.com. Again, that's thechildoflight.com. Use my coupon code summer solstice and get 21% off until July 4th. Aquarius, hey, how you doing? Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, Aquarius. It's just general. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but this is going to be your reading for the next couple of weeks. All right, we are going to focus in the area of love. So let's see what's going on. What's happening, Captain? Aquarius, always coming through a little extra playful. Aquarius always strikes me as like never saying what they actually mean. It's never, what's going on underneath is never what shows on the surface. It never matches. But they're fun anyway, yeah? That's not a bad thing. It's not an ugly remark. Just somebody's a little sensitive. Aquarius. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. My. This card is coming out a lot. And I get the background is different. Apologies in advance. These were not planned. And y'all know I don't even do love readings like that. So when I'm led, here we are. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. A lot of you have already been feeling that. And a lot of you, hey, if you're a cross watcher, sorry, because a lot of you, this isn't the person that they're actually with. Okay? No, I'm not going to say a lot of you. Some of you. Some of you. It's okay. It's okay. I need one more card for Aquarius. And for others of you, honestly, this is just an unconventional. What the hell? Unconventional. This is an unconventional relationship. So, maybe it's an open relationship. Maybe things are yet to be determined, or I don't know. I feel like it's really like loose. It's up in the air, but I don't feel like people are up in arms about it, if that makes sense. And again, this is general. It's only going to be for some of you. I needed 1, 2 came out. Let's see. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Again, like I said, I feel like this is just kind of being taken in stride, both by you, Aquarius, and whoever it is that you're connecting to. I do feel, again, like it's a bit unconventional. Sorry, I cannot get this shit straight. Maybe it doesn't need to be straight. Maybe crooked is fine. Maybe sidewards is the way. Yes, we do combine sideways and upwards and sidewards or downwards. Let's get some more clarification on this. I feel like you're content, Aquarius. I do feel like you're content, and I feel like who's in your life is content. Whatever this is, I feel like it didn't end up to be what it started out as. There was some expectations here in the beginning that were probably causing possibly a lot of arguments, a lot of rifts, a lot of ugliness, a lot of nastiness. The expectations were a bit much for, I feel like, how this relationship happens. But over time, I'm seeing the reins loosen a bit on both parts, on both people's behalves, and you end up much happier this way. It's almost like demanding someone to commit to you or giving someone an ultimatum to commit to you. They do everything but. And as soon as you loosen the reins, they don't necessarily say they're committed, but they settle down and you're the only one. And I feel like this is kind of on both ends. I don't feel like this is necessarily you or necessarily all the other person. I feel like it's real comfortable. It feels real comfortable. It feels right. Who gives a shit what everybody else thinks, okay? Sorry for the Sorry for the background noise. Kids and dogs. or a kid and a dog, but it sounds like a whole army. Six of Cups, true love. Again, Six of Cups, something from the past. You also have kids with this person, but again, this is a relationship from the past. It would not surprise me if you and this person have been in relationships a few times, you know, been in this off again, on again. Yeah. However, there are some of you, and this is only going to be for a few of you, but there are a group of people here, however small it may be, a group of people that again is reminiscing over the almost like the one that they lost or the one that got away. And it is possible that these two people are back in connection. Okay. Now, for others of you that are single, this is also, you may be reconnecting with someone that you thought got away. Also, some of you never thought this was going to be a thing. This is just somebody that you really enjoyed their time. This was a friend. This wasn't ever really a lover. And it's suddenly like, oh, wow, this could be a thing. Past life relationships, and then you get this Three of Cups. I'm telling you, like, I don't... for a lot of you, this is some kind of an open relationship, and it doesn't even need to be said. For a lot of you, you know they're seeing other people. They know you're seeing other people. What matters to y'all is that you come home to one another at night, and I don't see a whole lot of questioning here. I see content in the moment for what it is. So whether this is polyamory, whether this is just an outright open relationship, it could be dating leading to something serious. I'm seeing more than two people for the majority of you. Not everyone, but for the majority of you. At least that's coming through in this particular reading. Okay. Now, another note, I am seeing for those of you that are single, you are reuniting with somebody. It's not necessarily that y'all have been in a past relationship in this life, but you already know each other. So maybe you lost contact for a while, or perhaps you were in a relationship and you broke up. Whatever this is, you are reuniting with this person, and you feel and they feel like this is a real connection. Four of Coins, you feel secure, you feel honest, you feel very, very comfortable. One thing I can say is no matter what Aquarius I'm talking to, overall, in general, Aquarius energy is coming through very comfortable with the people or person surrounding them in their immediate environment, okay? Four of Cups. It's a little complacent. It's, what I'll say is it's fine for now. It's fine for now. But if it stays this way and nobody makes an effort or stands up or does something a little bit sporadic or a little bit spicy or makes a solid decision, it won't be so complacent and comfortable in the future. But right now, it's fine, and it feels like everybody's fine with it. But down the line, I do see a little bit of boredom stepping in, either on your part or their part. They may get tired of you not making a decision. You may get tired of them not making a decision. They may need a switch up in the routine, or vice versa. And there is a little bit of lost hope, or it keeps wanting to come through rejection. Somebody feels rejected, but that's not what I'm trying to say. Somebody gets down. Somebody all of a sudden, well, it's not even all of a sudden. It's coming through like somebody's waiting for something, okay? And at some point down the line, they feel like they've given this ample time and the person ample opportunity to say or do or make something. Whether that is the correct amount of time, I have no idea. They feel it's been enough time and no effort has been given, and they are having trouble staying optimistic. Whether this is your energy or their energy, that's coming through. It's a little bit, it's coming through like a little bit disheartening, a little bit down. Yeah, just down, on the verge of depression. Okay. For some of you, it's just as simple as you just need to take your spouse, or they need to take you out. Get a babysitter, put the kids in summer camp, do what you have to do, get dressed up, go get a new outfit or a couple of new outfits, get a plane ticket and just go. Some of you, it's really that simple. You just need to get out of your routine. Somebody needs to get out of their sweats and their messy bun and just go somewhere. It's, for some of you, it's that simple. Okay? And that could be why it looks like there's so many people. They're not necessarily all sexual or romantic connections, but there's a lot of people involved here that I just feel like needs to be broken away from at some point. It's not necessarily all combined into a romantic relationship. It's not necessarily not. For a lot of you, it actually is, but you know, there you go. All right, let's see what's going on. We're only going to look at you and another person, but what decides to come through is what decides to come through. So first we're going to look at your sign. Two more shuffles. All right, growth. This is passion, right? This is the unprotected sex, Ace of Wands. It's the phallic symbol. It's very passionate, all right? With the Five of Wands, competition. Okay, yeah. So, look, it is what it is. There's many, like I said from the beginning before we even pulled those two cards. Let's see. Aquarius, it's looking like you have, it doesn't mean you're acting on it. Just because you have options, just because people are attracted to you, does not mean you are acting on it. But it looks like it's either being acted on or seriously entertaining the thought. Okay, it's going that direction, and it could be just as much as you liking the attention. Okay, it again, I have to reiterate, if this is your situation, you'll know it because everyone is okay with it. This isn't, I'm not getting a lot of like sneaky, now it may come out, but as of right now, I'm not getting a lot of sneaky energy. This is outright open dating and not necessarily committed to one thing. What I will say is I don't see anything that's really controlling. I think there might have been a bit of that in the past, like we discussed. The expectations for this were a little much. They weren't very practical given the people involved in the way that the relationships kind of came together. But I don't see that now. Everybody's kind of going with the flow. And I say everybody because it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people involved. Security, Four of Pentacles. You've gotten that twice. Aquarius, I think you're good in your situation. I think you want other things, but you're not necessarily trying to leave your situation. And I don't think your person is either. Five of Pentacles, abandonment, Knight of Swords, drama. Now, what I'm going to say there is be very careful of who you invite into a situation like this, because they may not have the same expectations as you and your, we'll say, main partner have set up if this is your situation. Okay, now there could be, not necessarily, but there could be a little bit of fear of abandonment here. Okay, now also Aquarius, you could be having a little bit of money troubles that is causing some drama in the home. And it could be, again, that could be why someone is sitting at home all day, never doing anything, never going out, because they feel like they don't have the money. And maybe they don't have the money. Inflation is at an all-time high. Gas is at an all-time high. The world is going to shit. You know, who has the money for what anymore? I say, cut off what you need to cut off. Don't spend what you don't need to spend. Save where you can save and juggle what you can juggle. And buy yourself the new outfit and get a plane ticket. Hey, you know what? We cannot all be out here working our fingers to the bone and like just no hours in the day for ourselves for nothing. We have to enjoy a little bit of that. All right. On their side, they're getting the Lovers choices. Could be dealing with a Gemini. The Sun, happiness. Could be children involved, most likely is. Wow, Aquarius, they are really into you. I think that's why they're not really trying to control you. They really want you to be happy, and they're happy with you. They're happy with your decisions. I don't know that you're happy with theirs. Maybe it's possible, Aquarius, that you're searching for something and they're just letting you do what you need to do until you're ready to come back or be secure or solid or whatever. Honestly, it's not funny, and I'm not trying to laugh. It's just the way that the information is presented to me is sometimes can be a little bit comical. It kind of looks like Aquarius is having a little bit of a midlife crisis, or someone that Aquarius is dealing with is having a midlife crisis, and the other partner is like, it's okay. Have your moment. You'll figure it out. We're good. Be here when you get back. It's really cute, honestly. The connection, Aquarius, whoever you're connecting to, is coming through super strong with the Lovers, the Sun, and the Star, and the Two of Pentacles. This person is really open. This person is really flexible. This person has options and understands that you have options. Again, I have to reiterate, one thing I'm not seeing in this reading is controlling issues. I'm not seeing anybody that's like uber controlling, and it makes sense because I don't think many Aquariuses, why does that feel funny to say? I don't think they would put up with that. I need one more card on this side, please. The Three of Swords. The drama and the Three of Swords are mirroring each other. I think that's the only thing that breaks their heart is they don't want to fight. I don't think you want to fight. There may have been some fights in the past, and maybe that's why they're like, hey, do you, and I'll be here when you get back, or I won't be. Nobody wants to hurt anybody here. Whoop, let's see what's coming in the middle. The Eight of Pentacles, achievement, something new. Both of you want something new. And I'm going to replace want with need, because I feel like you need something new. Six of Wands, calm. Again, this is not a perfect relationship. It's really not. But everybody's keeping it real adult-like and really calm. You got Justice coming in, possibly Libra energy with the Queen of Cups, balance and sensitivity. There could be a marriage involved here. It could even be like a mashup, not mashup. What am I trying to say? Like property, like two people own a property. So if you're not necessarily married, you may still have obligations as far as like property and belongings and investments and things like that, which would make sense why nobody's really quick to dart from the relationship, even though they're kind of wanting other things or new things. Okay. There is an understanding here. There's definitely a level of convenience going on. But it seems respectable enough. Yeah. You got some Sagittarius energy coming in there as well. Healing, balance, temperance, energy, philosophy. I do feel like again, it's working for now. But there will have to be conversations in the future because somebody is kind of giving it time. Feels like somebody's honestly given the other person time to sow their oats and figure out whatever they need to figure out, see whatever they need to see, do whatever they need to do. And if they're still there when that person is done, then hey, they're still there. And if they're not, they're not. But I don't feel like it's a huge fuss, you know? And I feel like that's probably the best way to go about something like this. It feels really good. I also want to say that if you're in a relationship like this, if this is resonating with you, good on you for being mature, because at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do, and you can't control anybody. You can either trust them to make the best decisions and be honest with you about it if they don't, or you can fight every day and try to control a person, and it's never going to end up well. So if this reading is resonating with you, good on you. Okay, advice from the universe, you've got centering, intuition, and protection. Okay, make sure that you're protecting yourself, you're keeping yourself centered, you've got balance all through the reading, and make sure that you're following your intuition. If something feels off or doesn't feel right, go in the other direction. Okay, make sure that you're protecting yourself and protecting your home. Again, I would say, if I had to take anything away from this reading, the main thing that I'm seeing is while the two people that are the main two people in this relationship or dating, or the two people that are clicking it off, the two strongest connections, okay, are fine. They're good. They're mature. The one thing that I see that could really put a whole wrench in this thing is if there is a connection with another person that is not as mature and they want to step in and cause drama for the whole thing. Having weird expectations or wanting to take on another person's role or be jealous in a way that hasn't been presented in this dynamic before. So make sure that you're protecting yourself from that. Make sure you're making wise choices, especially when it comes to bringing other people into your relationship. And I'm not just talking about like polyamory and open relationships. I'm talking about even friends. Make sure that you don't have the ugly, jealous, bitter friends, because that can put a damper on a perfectly fine relationship as well. They can start planting little negative seeds. Let's say you and your partner have a total trusting, understanding relationship, and they leave on the weekends and go with the girls or the guys, and you leave on the weekends and go with the girls and the guys, and they got bowling every Wednesday night and sewing every Tuesday night, and they don't even come home on Thursdays because it's just easier to stay in the town that they're in with the day that they have, right? And y'all are totally fine with that. You get a friend that's bitter and ugly and jealous of what you have going, and they will start planting little nitpicky bitter seeds that will start taking root, and it can really, really mess up a otherwise brilliant and trusted, solid relationship. So be very, very careful with that, Aquarius. All right. Let's see, whoever you're thinking about right now, Aquarius, let's see how they're feeling about you, okay? Whoever you're thinking about now, it could be this connection, it could be another connection, and I don't know. We're going to see. Whoever you're thinking about now, let's see how they are thinking about you, how they are feeling about you. 2 more shuffles. Whoa. That one. They're stuck on you. I am stuck like Band-Aid. Band-Aid stuck on me. All right. We're going to do one more because one wasn't very good. One shuffle didn't quite make the cut. All right. So how are they feeling about Aquarius? Oh, Page of Swords in the reverse position. I don't think they're saying everything they want to say. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I don't think they think it's necessary. They may have a lot of feelings and a lot of thoughts that they don't necessarily see any reason to say out loud. It would likely just cause more trouble than it would help anything. Yeah, 2 of Swords. Also, they may be the perfect match for somebody that doesn't want a contractual agreement when it comes to a connection. Like this, a person that feels like this may very well feel like, hey, we've been together for 30 years. Why do we need a marriage license? I love you. You love me. We share what we have. We help each other when we're in need. We don't need man-made law to tell us what we are to one another. They could be perfectly fine with that. This could be that type of person. However, there's something else here. They want to be, they're cutting out a little bit of communication on purpose. Okay. I don't feel like they think it would add anything to the conversation or to the, I'm hearing dilemma. So again, someone not completely happy with the situation, but also handling it very maturely. They're wanting to move on and move forward. In what way? Let's see. In marriage, in balance. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean man-made marriage. It doesn't necessarily mean justice of the peace with a marriage license. Understand that whenever we're reading energy and we're talking about spiritual messages, a marriage is a union stronger than any piece of paper could say, okay? You've got Libra and Cancer energy over here. I think the reason they're not saying anything is because they don't want to be pushy and they want you to make the decision on your own. They want you to cut out whatever it is you need to cut out to move forward in an equal and balanced relationship with them. And they're going to give you all the rope you need to do it and all the space that you need to do it. Now, I won't say all the time, because what is time? And you may think you need, 2 years is maybe good, and they're maybe thinking 2 months should be good. So can't speak for the time, but they're definitely giving you space, and they definitely want to move forward with you in an equal and solid, balanced relationship. They do understand, like they're stuck on you. They're stuck on you. They're waiting. They're not trying to make anyone else an offer right now. You're their world. They're not necessarily your world, maybe to the outside. It just seems like a very unconventional type of relationship. So maybe not everyone's going to understand this type of a reading, but I think it's beautiful because everyone here is mature, everyone here is consenting, and you know what I don't see? With all the people and all the things that I do see going on here, I don't see any lies and I don't see any deception. You got to honor that. You got to give it up for that. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. I love you very much, and I'll see you next time.